Hi, Jen here from Jen Michelle Coaching, and today I want to talk about how to heal a broken heart. This is a subject where we instinctively just want to avoid feeling pain, feeling grief, feeling the intensity of emotion at all costs because it can be engulfing when we're through it, when we're going through it. So if we've had a relationship end, if we are going through a divorce, if we are just experiencing sort of any ending in life, it can feel like a death. And the experience of those emotions can be so intense that we will do anything to avoid having to work through them. So we will distract ourselves in all kinds of clever ways. We will direct those emotions at someone else. We kind of want to play hot potato with them, but we have a very, very hard time just being with our emotions and being with intense feelings. We'll go online and buy a bunch of clothes. We will drink. We will maybe smoke or use a drug. I mean, any of those things that sort of numb it, but doesn't really address the root of the problem. So as we start to notice that when we're moving through something that's really painful, like having a broken heart, one of the most painful things we can experience, we want to just really notice us reaching for something to numb it or soothe it, but really being able to discern between what's a quick fix and what's going to get us to the space that we want to be in long term. And in order to heal, we have to be willing to feel the intense emotions without doing something with them, without throwing them, without, blaming, without shopping them or, eating them, that type of thing. We have to be able to just be able to feel the intensity and recognize that this wave that is engulfing us will not last forever. And the quickest way to heal some of the pain that we're experiencing is to allow those emotions to be and to allow ourselves the compassion, the love, and the time and space necessary to feel those intense emotions and finding a healthy way to express them, to release them, and brick by brick rebuild our lives and move to the next chapter. So we want to create space in our life to process. And this can look different for everyone. So if we have a busy life and we're going through a grief or a loss or a broken heart, we're likely just moving about day to day with a full schedule, and we're continuing to suppress some of the emotions as they come up because, we can't just start crying at work or whatever it may be. But we really want to set aside time and space to allow ourselves to move through the process. And there's all kinds of ways that we can do that. So let's say in the evening, you set aside some time to write, to burn some of that energy off. There's like power in putting pen to paper and just writing those emotions out, feeling your way through it and letting your subconscious almost do all of the talking as it just puts pen to paper in a way where you are just letting your heart speak for you. You're not overthinking it. You're not backspacing and editing. You're not erasing. You are just letting those emotions just pour out of you. And if you cry, just giving yourself permission to just release some of that intensity, to recognize that to be able to cry is a form of release, and that will help you to move past this and to move to a better feeling space. Number 3, starting to connect to yourself in ways that you perhaps have neglected or that you haven't considered a priority in the past. And so if you are going through a broken heart or a breakup or anything along those lines, what are some little things that you can turn to that bring you a sense of joy or bring you a sense of peace? There's so much research to support that getting outdoors, getting near water, getting near trees, calms our central nervous systems and just, really inspires a deeper healing and a deeper clarity and connection in our lives. And so this would be a beautiful way to start the healing process, to intentionally move towards the things that are going to support you and that are going to uplift you little by little as you make those micro shifts in your life, to move past the breakup, to move past the heartache, and to start creating something new. and to learn the lessons that were meant for you within the breakup so you can create something bigger and something brighter and really draw in everything it is that you want into your life. And I think it's also important to acknowledge the need for just human connection. So if there's people that you enjoy spending time with, or if there's loved ones that you've lost touch with, or someone that you haven't called, or someone that, you've hesitated to reach out to, just notice it in yourself where sometimes it can be hard to, expand and put yourself out there. But honor that deeper part in you that's craving connection, and recognize and give yourself the time and space necessary to move past some of those feelings, but also balancing that by not staying stuck in it, right? So we want to give ourselves time each day to move through some of the process, but we're still getting up each day. We're still taking care of ourselves. We're still making ourselves beautiful. We're still doing things that enhance the person that we are, developing our minds, growing, connecting. All of those things are key. But balancing that by being so patient with yourself and recognizing that this is a process and that there's no right way. And so to be able to just set aside that time intentionally to heal, and to recognize that this is something that you'll slowly start to build each day, brick by brick, you will be well on your way before you know it to healing a broken heart and drawing something more powerful and more beautiful into your life when it comes to the level of love and intimacy that you desire. So if you could use additional tips and tools on, how to heal your broken heart, or just how to enhance and really start making the changes you want in your love life, I would love for you to visit my site at jenmichellecoaching.com. I have a complimentary guide, Magnetic Sensitivity, that you can download to get started. Comments and feedback welcome. Have a lovely day. Talk to you soon.